Hi, welcome back. Today I saw in the news that Ho Chi Minh City now officially has banned Airbnb and short-term rentals. So that go for all of Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon. So apartment buildings now, there isn't any Airbnb legally, except from those that are valid, certified in tourism, like a business household, they can rent out legally, but everybody else then rent out illegal. And we live in Sky89, and today we got a message from the manager saying that they prohibit Airbnb and short-term rental in Sky89 and River Panorama as the one we're looking at right now. So this is this is a law not in all Vietnam but for Ho Chi Minh. So basically people have rented too much Airbnb in Ho Chi Minh. And the reason for the ban is very simple. It is luxury buildings. People live and pay to live in luxury buildings. People pay to have these facilities. They pay to have the pool. They pay to have the gym. They pay to have cinemas, golf rooms, and so on. And that is for residents, people that own the apartment, and people for rent long term. In Vietnam, I'm not sure, but I think short term rental is everything that is less than 6 months. So from 6 months to a year, that is considered more long term. And you need a valid contract with a landlord and so on. And the management in many buildings will follow up this very closely. So yeah, I mean, in Ho Chi Minh now, you cannot just go and rent apartment building, Airbnb, and enjoy others' property. Simply, these are luxury buildings, luxury homes. It's not hotels. It's not any like resort. It is people's homes, and many have not behaved. I'm gonna say that because that is the foundation for the ban in Ho Chi Minh City. People have stayed in Airbnb. They didn't behave. Noisy at night. They don't respect its apartment building. People live there with children. Have to get up the next day at work. Children go to school, and people come here on holiday and just party and noisy. And they complain about the cleanliness. Some actually not clean the apartments. They are not clean in the area outside, in the hallways and so on. And of course people complain about the facilities because people pay in Vietnam. The apartment prices are very high compared to the local salary. So when people take huge loans to buy a luxury apartment, you don't want tourists coming and stay and use the pool and the gym and have suddenly a line with the elevators and so on. So that is basically the reason why. And also I must say again, many tourists did not behave. I'm not saying all, because there are always many that behave, but of the total tourists coming to Ho Chi Minh, apparently, according to the news, VNExpress, many did not behave good enough. And that led to a lot of complaints from owners, and that's why Ho Chi Minh City decided a ban on Airbnb. So if you go to Agoda, hotel booking, hotel.com and so on, and if you want to book an apartment in Ho Chi Minh City, you basically have to check that the people renting it out is a legal registered for tourism and business, so they can legally rent it out. If not, it is in fact illegal. And I don't know about every building, but here in Sky89 they will follow up very strictly. That means the management will follow up, and if people stay there, they didn't say what they're gonna do to them, but the landlords, the owners, they get a smack. They get high fines, and in many cases police can get involved as well. That's not a fun thing on your holiday. So but yeah, for the people renting Airbnb, I don't know if I have that much to say, but for the owners of the apartments, it certainly have something to say. But either way, if you come to Ho Chi Minh, try to book an hotel. That is the safest, it's legal, it's the best. So yeah, that's it. I mean, that's what we did some years ago. Everybody went to hotels, and in Ho Chi Minh, that is back. If you want to go to Ho Chi Minh and you want to stay in a nice place, you need to go to a hotel, because luxury apartment buildings, high-end apartment buildings, and mid-range apartment buildings and super luxury apartment buildings are now illegal. They are prohibited for short-term rental and Airbnb. So now you know that, guys. Ho Chi Minh, actually it was in the news today, so it's very, very recent. But yeah, that is the new law in Ho Chi Minh City. So yeah, if you're planning on coming to Ho Chi Minh, if you're planning to stay 3 days in a luxury apartment, or 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month, sorry, that is short-term rental and it's not legal. It is prohibited by the city and the housing law in Vietnam. So yeah, this is how it is. And before it was like the housing law. Now Ho Chi Minh made it like a law for Ho Chi Minh City. So that's it. Yeah, that was the news today. People pay for it. Like I say, if you have a house in America, if you have a house in Europe, would you like it that some Airbnb suddenly come every weekend, Friday to Sunday, to use your pool, your gym, your house, this and that? When you paid for it, because that's how it is for us that own apartments. The pool, we paid for it. It belonged to us that live here, and that is basically it. Trying to explain it. For me, I would say personally, I see some good in it, and at the same time, I personally not a fan of it, because I have family coming visit, and if they cannot rent Airbnb, then we have to look at other solutions, which is more expensive. So I see, as I own here, it get less traffic in and out, less crowded with the elevators, less crowded with the pool and the gym. So that is a good thing on an everyday basis for me. But it's a downside when the family want to come visit. So there isn't any win-win, I would say, here. But like I said, it is legal. Some buildings, if they are registered with the tourism and a registered business households, and they have like the certificate for that, then they can legally rent out. But again, that's the law, and then you have the management of the buildings. And so far, the management in Sky89 and River Panorama have banned Airbnb totally. They didn't say if you have business license you are allowed. They just say it's not allowed at all. It's fully prohibited. And I know many other buildings in District 4 and District 1 and District 2 have the same. The management go in and prohibit Airbnb totally. So it's not easy to get to rent a luxury apartment in Ho Chi Minh now. So if you're thinking about going to Saigon, book a hotel That's it. Book a hotel. Don't think about any Airbnb in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh because it's not legal. Management in many buildings, they ban it basically. And Sky89 and River Panorama next to me, they have now banned it. We did get the memo today, so from today it is banned in River Panorama and Sky89. So that's off limits for Airbnb now. So that's it for today. Yeah, remember to subscribe and like. And again, Ho Chi Minh hotel, very easy. If you go to Saigon, get a hotel. That's it. Look for hotels, not apartments. All right. Bye bye.